say thank you so much. We have almost 2,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And also I am done school for the summer, so I will be posting every week, every Friday. You can expect a video from me and maybe even an extra one here or there, you know, I don't know. So look forward to that. But today's video is about making Brandy Melville dupes. So I've been seeing this cardigan like everywhere on Brandy Melville, on Pinterest, on Instagram, everywhere, and I really, really like it. It's just like, I'm sure you've seen it, just like tight, cropped, like cute little cardigans, not too tight, like little loose here and there, whatever, right? Just super cute little cardigans, but you know, it's a little bit expensive. So I was thinking like, okay, back in the day, like early 2000s, everyone had like the little cardigans that they would wear like over tank tops and t-shirts in like elementary school and stuff. So I thought, maybe there'll be some at the thrift store that like if I button up and crop could look kind of like this. So I did, I went to the thrift store and found 4 different cardigans to DIY, upcycle, to make look into like these Brandy Melville cardigan type things. This is the first one and you'll see the other ones in the video. So if you're interested in making these, then definitely stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it right now. Alright guys, so this first one is so easy. So this cardigan is like a thicker ribbed cardigan and it doesn't really have any hemming on it, which meant I could just cut it and not hem it. So let me show you how I did that. So first, just make sure that your cardigan is lined up, all the buttons are done up, everything is good, and then make the dot where you want to crop it. I always try it on and crop it just to be sure. And then once you have that, I just drew a line to know exactly that I'm cutting it straight, and then I cut it. Once you have cut it, then you are good to go and you have your brand new Brandy Melville cardigan. Alright guys, so for this second one, I have a polka dotted one to show you that you can do this with patterned ones as well. And we're going to do something a little different. Alright guys, so just like the first one, do up all your buttons, line up the cardigan, and find the spot that you want to crop your cardigan at. But since this one is a little bit of a thinner fabric, we're actually going to hem it. So make sure that the dot you crop it gives you enough room to hem. So for me, I just made that line right above one of the buttons, so I had enough room up until the next button for hemming. Then you're going to turn your cardigan inside out so that we can pin it. Basically, you're just going to pin along the line. I actually did a straight stitch, but I would suggest if you have as thin a fabric as this one to do a zigzag stitch if you know how to do that, because I'm not the best at sewing, but I think that will like seal off the extra material and then the extra fabric won't like curl up after you wash it. Guys, so I loved this blue color, but to do something a little different, I thought that I would make it into like a t-shirt cardigan. So that is what we're going to do for this one. So we're not going to crop the bottom. Instead, how I'm going to wear it is just tucked under because the band is like tight enough and you can just like tuck it into your bra a little bit or something like that. So we're not going to crop the bottom, but we're going to do the sleeves. So how you do that is I just took another t-shirt that I already had that I liked the length for and kind of based it on that. So from there I cut down because I know I was going to hem it. So I cut down about 1.5 inches it looks like, and then that would give me enough room to hem it. Next you're just going to fold your cardigan in half so you can line up both sleeves, and then you'll have the exact same sleeve length if you measure off both. So basically like cut the other sleeve the same length as the first sleeve. Now that you have both sleeves cut, you're going to turn it inside out so that we can start the hemming process. So I actually had some difficulty figuring out how I wanted to hem it because I really didn't want any lines showing or like extra fabric showing through the t-shirt. So I tried to figure it out how I would do this best. I didn't want extra fabric like rolling over and then you would see it through the shirt. So how I decided to do it was first I folded about 1.5 inches of fabric, and then I used my straightener to flatten it so it's just easier to work with and it wouldn't uncurl. And then that way all the fabric would stay at about 1.5 inches folded all the way around, if that makes sense. So all the fabric was like 1.5 inches rolled up. So what I did next basically is I just folded the top part of the hem down. I decided to do it down instead of like under because I thought if I folded it backwards you would be able to see it through the shirt. So I folded it towards the inside and then I pinned that down, and that's the line that I sewed. I also used my straightener again just to like flatten it out and make sure it wouldn't move. So yeah, that's what I sewed, and I just used a straight stitch all the way around and that worked great. And now I have my t-shirt cardigan. Alright guys, so for this last one, it's not anything too different, but I just wanted to show you that you could also do it with a cardigan that's like a V-neck. So definitely play around with the different types of styles of cardigans that you might see. So, same thing again, just make sure your buttons are lined up, your cardigan is all aligned so that it'll cut evenly. Find your dot and then draw that line, cut the line, make sure there's enough room to hem. Turn your cardigan inside out and then cut off any extra tags or anything that's there, and then you're going to pin the cardigan so that you can hem it. Again, I just used a straight stitch for this because this fabric was slightly thicker, so a straight stitch was fine. Then once you have sewed it, you have your cardigan. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up. And if you like upcycles and DIYs, thrifted type of things, then definitely subscribe to see more videos like this. And please let me know which one was your favorite in the comments, and definitely let me know if you guys ended up making one. I really want to know, that would be so cool. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next Friday with a brand new video. Have an awesome day. Bye!